A sergeant came round one night. He said, "Any riggers here?" And 2 or 3 of us put our hands up, and I said, "Yeah." He said, "Come out here." So we went out. He said, "I'm getting together a scratch crew, got to be volunteers." He said, "There's an old DC-3 over in that hangar over there." And he said, "I've had a look at it," he said, and it's not in bad nick, but it's US, because one motor is crook. I want a rigger or 2 riggers to do the undercarriage and everything else of that nature. Anybody be in it? I said, "I'll be in it," but I was the only one in our crew that did it, and he got another one from somewhere and 3 or 4 mechanics. One magneto was completely wrecked, and the other one was very ordinary. So wouldn't issue. The sergeant couldn't con anybody from store to do anything about it. So we're stumped for a magneto. So he had a mate. The sergeant had a mate in the duty pilot's tower. So he went over and he came back in a bit of a hurry. He said, "Be around tonight," he said. And there's a Dutch DC-3 coming in from Batavia. And he said, "I've arranged that we will park it." So I said, "Righto." He said, you're driving the Jeep, Mac, the Follow Me Jeep." He said, "I've got that as well." So anyway, duly the aircraft arrived, and I got out in front of it, and we took it as far in the back blocks of RAAF Darwin as you could actually get it. And the faster I went, the faster he went. I could look behind and see these great donks coming behind me. We got down there and we parked it in a very remote part. So the crew got out. I said, "Oh, come on, I'll run you back to they were all officers, I'll run you back to the officers' mess." Oh, good. So they all piled on board and off they went, and the boys whipped out the ladders and what have you, and they got the cowling off, whipped off the motor. I got back, rushed it back to our aircraft, and they tested it out, both beautiful magnetos. So whipped ours off, tore back down to the back end of the RAAF Darwin, fitted them up, fitted the crook ones back in again. And I was then deputed to go to the officers' mess and find out these Dutch officers, which I did do, and they came out. We've done a service on your aircraft, and we found out that one motor is the magneto is in very bad condition. Yes, that's all right. And we've been checked out. We already knew there's none available here in Darwin. "Oh, don't worry about that," he said. We'll get them one down from Batavia, and we'll have 3 or 4 days off in here. So goodbye, Dutch officers, and off we went.